Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to finish things off with the Rillaboom team, and I guess we'll talk about the next format that's coming up anyways. We haven't talked about that a lot on the channel, and I figured why not. Let's just see what his team is here, and then I'll kind of autopilot I'm assuming that's pronounced Luke, but I could very well be wrong. Actually going to be, I was going to say Mono Ice, and it almost is, but then there's a random Sigilyph. So it's going to be Vanilluxe, Lapras, Mamoswine. I believe that's Mr. Rhyme. I don't think that's Mr. Mime Galar. I believe that's Mr. Rhyme. Beartic, and like I said, the random Sigilyph there on a Mono Ice team otherwise. So, interesting about Mono Ice right now, I don't really know how to beat it. I definitely want to go Corviknight, I definitely want to go Dragapult, definitely want to go, I believe it's going to be Rotom for that Lapras and the Mamoswine there as well. And I could bring Chandelure here, and I think I do. So, it's going to be T-Tar, going to be, although I'm pretty sure I just said 6'5" Mon. He's already locked in, so that's kind of concerning. He probably goes Vanilluxe. Because he goes Vanilluxe, I'm going to go Tar. I'll be the slower one. Actually, I'm going to keep Tar in the back. That way I can make sure I always pressure the weather ability there. I'm going to lead Dragapult. And I'm going to go Dragapult Chandelure, I think, in case he goes Sigilyph. Then I can go T-Tar and Corviknight. I know I was praising Rotom here, but I think I need Corviknight here for a little bit more of a bulky mon rather than the offensive pressure from Rotom. So we're gonna play Luke here. We're gonna see what happens. But new format coming up, and like I said, it's going to just add in a few of the starters. So Incineroar, Venusaur, and Blastoise being notable ones. I believe there's a few others, but I really don't see them having too much of a place. And they are also going to bring in new Gigantamaxes. This is all going to start happening in March. It will be equivalent with it will be reflected on the Devil Battles ladder, as well as in VGC as well. So, interesting lead for my opponent here on a side note. But people on Incineroar, bit of a nuisance to be, I'm not going to lie. Incineroar is a bit of a nuisance, but honestly, it still has to be played well. Like, yes, it's going to be probably on most teams. However, there's going to be so many variants, and it's not going to be as good. Like, Fake Out loses its pressure because of Dynamax. It no longer gets knockoff, I believe. Like, there's a lot of things working against it right now. Like, no longer, like, Fake Out pressure, it's not really a great Dynamax mod either. Like, it's not really going to do a lot if you Dynamax it. I mean, it probably could. It loses its Z-move, also hurts. What do I want to do here? I am indeed just going to max. I'm going to go max Phantasm into Sigilyph. And I'm going to swap into T-Tar if I can get a chance to. I don't think I did. It's not even going to give me my max. It's going to give me my max, which is decent here. So maybe, and it'll probably give me Shadow Ball because that's going to be my first slot. So we're going to see what my opponent wants to do. I really did want to swap into T-Tar here though. So that's what I get for talking for too long though. So you're going to have to not talk. I guess I'm just going to have to not talk. But Dragapult gonna max, of course. We're gonna see a max from my opponents, and we are not. Max Phantasm is indeed going to come out. Gonna connect into Sigilyph. It is actually gonna live on what I'm assuming is a Focus Sash, or 1 HP. It could very well be 1 HP. It's gonna be Focus Sash, which is expected. And we are gonna see Vanilluxe's defense fall. We're gonna see Sigilyph's defense fall. And what are we gonna see from this Vanilluxe? Sigilyph's gonna go for a Tailwind, which is kind of interesting. And Vanilluxe's gonna go for Aurora Veil, so just setting up some bulk, that makes a lot of sense. So you know what? It's alright. Obviously, bringing in T-Tar here would have shut down his lead entirely, and I would have just won the game. But that's alright. He has Aurora Veil up now, which is a bit annoying. Probably could have stopped it from going up, but I love how I brought Dragapult versus Mono Ice. Like, that just screams aggressiveness, like right there. Like, I just wanted firepower. I know I have Max Flare, which honestly could have also been a cool option because it would have stopped the Aurora Veil as well. So, now that Aurora Veil is up though, I do have to be slightly concerned. He has Tailwind. I'm going to attempt to get a Trick Room up right now because he should be scared of Dragapult. Right? So because he's scared of Dragapult, I'm going to attempt to get a Max Flare into Mamoswine. Don't think I'll get it off. And I will go for the Trick Room right now and see if we can get this speed control set up. I'm assuming Max Mamoswine. That would be my guess. Max Mamoswine, so he can go spam Max Freeze, Max Hailstorm. Is that what it's called? Max Hailstorm. And then Vanilluxe would just spam Blizzard. That would be my guess. Mamoswine is indeed going to be the big maxer there. And what are we going to see from him? Will he go for Quake? Because he could very well go Quake as well. He could go Quake and then single target Blizzard. That's an option for him. Vanillix is actually going to protect right now, so I'm getting one of these two moves off, which I'm not going to complain about. And Dragapult's actually going to go Max Flare first, so Mamoswine still being slower, which is kind of interesting. Obviously not going to do a whole lot at all, and that actually did nothing, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that's Thick Fat. And we are going to see what this Mamoswine wants to do. Mamoswine is indeed going to click Max Hailstorm, that is indeed going to go into Dragapult, it's not going to go into Chandelure. And Dragapult's going to die. I'm 100% okay with that, because now I have Trick Room up, and I get T-Target. I can click Rock Slide, Heat Wave all day. If I would have, obviously it would have been great if I would have got T-Target in turn 1, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. Obviously T-Tar comes in right now, Chandelure get a Trick Room, that's fine. How do I want to play this? I want to say I bring T-Tar in here, but at the same time I am staring down a maxed Mamoswine. Like maybe Corviknight's better, but I do think T-Tar is the right play. In fact, what I am going to do is I am going to click Brick Break to break the screen. And if T-Tar dies, T-Tar dies. I'm not getting too much value out of the. I'm not getting too much value anyways from this T-Tar anyways, because it's probably going to die to a Max Quake here. And I am going to click Heat Wave right now. But first things first, breaking these screens here with Brick Break is going to be huge. It does break Aurora Veil, right? But we're going to find out right now while recording live on Battlespot together right now. Obviously Lapras, good switch in for my opponent right there. And Brick Break from this T-Tar going to connect. It does indeed break the Aurora Veil. You can see the animation right there, and it's going to tell you right there as well. And Chandelure is going to click Heat Wave now. Not going to do a whole lot of damage. Did a decent chunk though. Thankfully the screen was gone. And we are going to see Max Quake from this Mamoswine. Where's it going? Into Chandelure. So he's going to say, you know what? You can have your T-Tar. I don't care if you have your T-Tar. I'm a Mamoswine. And honestly, I'm okay with this. Of course, he gets the special defense boost, which is why I'm a bit concerned. If he goes... Why I'm not concerned, I should say, but I'm concerned about his play. Like, if he goes for Max Quake there, right, he's going to be taking special attacks a whole lot better. So I feel like it makes more sense to leave my Chandelure on the field and kill my T-Tar. But hey, my opponent went for this. We have a shot now. And that's all I'm going to say. I mean, I feel like Brick Break and Iron Head should kill this Mamoswine. Quote unquote, maybe. But I think what I want to bulk up just in case I don't kill. I actually could protect. In fact, I will protect. Survive the max pick and go bulk up. That's my plan. Not Roost, bulk up. Okay, the issue right now is that he could very well click Perish Song and we could lose this game. Thankfully, he's not going to do that. I guess it looks like he just wants his Hail back, which makes sense. Good turn for him. I'm going to see what my opponent wants to go for. I'm assuming it's going to be a max pick again. Although it could be Hailstorm into this Corviknight, which would be kind of scary, but it shouldn't kill me. If he goes into Corviknight here, it shouldn't kill me, especially because I am going to get this bulk up off first. Let's see what my opponent wants to go for here. And we are going to see what I'm assuming is a max pick. It's actually going to be a max Steel Spike, so that's going to go through. I'm going to go into T-Tar. Makes sense. See, you could have done that last turn. Gave himself some defense boosts, but chooses to go for it this turn. I'm alright with that. Of course, Vanillix's defense boost kind of concerning. But the big part here is that Mamoswine is down, and I got my weakness policy now. Which is absolutely fantastic. So yes, he gets the defense boost. I don't know why he doesn't Quake there. I know I'm assuming he just wanted the defense boost, but if I don't protect, Steel Spike's not going to kill me because it's not stabbed. Right? Yeah, Steel Spike wouldn't have killed me there because it's not stabbed, so he should have Quaked, assuming I didn't protect. But maybe he called to protect and just wanted the defense boost. Who knows? Maybe that was his play. Rock Slide by far is my play, speaking of plays. And I'm going to Iron Head. I have to get rid of this Mamoswine right now. Of course, he could very well get the Aurora Veil back up. Vanillix is going to protect right here. So far, so good. Targeting the correct slot. We're going to see what happens. Mamoswine is actually going to be slower than this T-Tar here. Because I guess his Tailwind did run out. That's fair. That's a pretty bulky Mamoswine there. Losing T-Tar is super unfortunate right there, but that's alright. Corviknight going for Iron Head. Not going to do too much damage. Yeah, just going to miss the knockout. Super effective. Corviknight's buffed by the Hail. That's fine. So as long as we don't start getting, as long as he doesn't start playing with some freezes, we do have Trick Room up, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, we do have Trick Room for one more turn, so I could bulk up. I could also Roost here because this Mamoswine is going to get an attack off first. In fact, I am going to Roost. Playing a little bit of a long game right now, but I feel like I am going to get. I'm slower. Is this a speed tie? Or did I just misremember those turns? Because I definitely could have killed that thing. This has to be a speed type. Am I crazy? Okay, Icicle Crash did nothing, which is good. And Vanillux's gonna go for Blizzard. I could very well get frozen here and just lose this game. Okay, Moringa Berry, that's fine. As long as there's no freeze, I think we're alright. Corviknight's buffed by the hail. Once again, we're in a spot, and we've seen it before. We saw this in the first episode with the team, actually. Corviknight kind of needs to kill everything. I am going to go Iron Head into this Mamoswine right now. Although I might be forced to Roost. Because I might be taking too much damage right now. I should have Iron Headed that Mamoswine last turn. Vanillux's going to go for Blizzard. We're going to see how much it's going to do. Going to do a lot more than it did last time. And there it is. There is the dreaded freeze. Corviknight was frozen solid. Mamoswine going to go for the Icicle Crash. Are we going to be able to get an attack off right now? I think Icicle Crash is going to do too much damage. Yeah, we will die to another Blizzard next turn anyways. Freeze didn't matter there. I do want to double check if I can check this Mamoswine speed tier. I know my Corviknight hits 101. I'm going to forfeit because Blizzard's going to come out and just kill my Corviknight because we're not going to be able to see that. But if I'm correct, that Mamoswine clicked high horsepower before Corviknight clicked Iron Head under Trick Room. And then the very next turn, still in Trick Room, he went before me. He went after me, which got to be a speed tie. I'd like to see. I'm not going to get a chance to see, so assuming I'm remembering that correctly. If I'm wrong, I apologize, and I'm tired. But you know what? I'm pretty confident that the speed tie there, but it seems really weird. Like, that's a really slow Mamoswine in that case. But hey, I'm not gonna judge. We're sitting at 15,000 right now. Obviously, I'd like to push for higher, but not the end of the world. Especially rocking a Rillaboom team right now. And Phalanx before that was pretty cool. It was pretty fun to play as well. No, it didn't go so well. But Mike here is going to be rocking a team of Indeedee, Obstagoon, Cinderace, Dragapult, Corviknight, and Whimsicott. So really cool battle, really cool team here to play against for the last episode with our Rillaboom team. And I'm definitely going to bring Rillaboom right now for some fake out pressure. I always like bringing Rillaboom against this Whimsicott. It seems like the best case scenario for me. More often than not, it is. How do I want to play this? It could very well be Guts Obstagoon, which is a bit annoying, but it could at the same time very well be Defiant Obstagoon, which doesn't really affect me too much, but I do have to be careful with what Z moves I choose. So, killing Obstagoon is something I don't really think we have a game plan for. Like, I wasn't prepared to kill an Obstagoon with this team. I think it's going to have to be Corviknight just started kind of stalling it out. Seems to be the game plan with this team is that just abuse the fact that really no one has an answer to Corviknight right now. But the fact he has a Cinderace is very concerning. It is Indeedee male, so he could very well go for A, Trick Room, and B, the important part there is he does not have Follow Me. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go Rillaboom Dragapult. A little bit out there, not really the obvious play, but speed ties with his Dragapult, can still pick up the Whimsicott with a fake out double into it. Threatens Cinderace because I'm faster than it. Seems to be the right play for me. What am I going to go for here? I feel like Corviknight is definitely going to come in here, and I am going to go Rotom out of a panic mode here because I only have 1 second left. Hopefully it gave it to me and it didn't time me out. But once again, this is the episode of me just talking and timing out. So Mike with a 760 right there. I wonder if that's a Pokedex number or just a random number. But he's got the coins scattered in the background, so he's trying to get that money. And we're going to see what he goes for. I was going to say what it is right now, but I can't read those names. It's actually going to be Whimsicott Obstagoon. So cool lead for my opponent. So definitely interesting to see that Obstagoon right now. It could be Defiant. What I am going to do is I am going to double into this Whimsicott. I do not want this man getting Tailwind. I will give him my Dragapult. He can have Dragapult. If he wants to kill Dragapult with Obstagoon, that's fine, as long as I'm able to take out this Whimsicott in action. Or at the same time, I should say. Huh. I feel that's going to be Max Obstagoon, right? There's no way that's Max Whimsicott. That's Max Whimsicott predicting the fake out. That's pretty impressive. Okay, it is going to be that Max Obstagoon, so we're going to see what he wants to go for. I'm assuming it's going to be a Max Darkness that gets launched off here to kill my Dragapult. But I could be wrong, and I've been wrong in the past. Fake out here, go in. Yeah, okay, so we are going to get this fake out off, which is very nice. I'm assuming he was going to try and go Tailwind and Max Darkness before Dragapult attacked. Obviously, I wasn't going to let that happen, though. Dragapult going to go for Flamethrower here. Is it going to be enough? It normally is. It will indeed pick up that knockout into Whimsicott. So shutting down his speed control there is definitely by far my best case scenario right there. And we are indeed going to see Max Darkness. Please go into Dragon Pulp. It does go into Dragon Pulp. Bit annoying, but I think that's the better option for me rather than Rillaboom there. Like, I feel like Rillaboom is better if Rillaboom stays on the field a little longer. Question is, now we're going to find out right now if it's going to be Defiant or if it's going to be Guts. I wish we would have found out before this happened, because that makes a difference of whether or not I bring in Corviknight. I am going to bring in Rotom here though, just off because I do think it's probably going to be Defiant. I don't know why, I just feel like it's going to be that kind of thing. But I could be wrong, it could very well be Guts. So seeing the fact that he didn't burn, I'm assuming because he didn't burn, it's going to be Defiant. So coming in here with this Indeedee here is a bit annoying, or a bit interesting I should say. Not really too annoying, I'm okay with that because he can't follow me. What do I want to do to Obstagoon? I almost want to max my Rillaboom. Is that ridiculous? I think Rotom is just safer though. I think maxing Rotom is just safer. And I'm actually going to U-turn. I'm going to try and U-turn. I'm going to double into this Indeedee here. And I could Geyser. What's he got in the back? Geyser, arguably the right play. I think it's the same. If it's the same strength, Thunderbolt's probably the better play. That way I could potentially hit the Corviknight on switching. I am going to fight, and I am going to Dynamax, and I am going to Lightning into this Indeedee. Rotom is going to Dynamax right here, as I mentioned several times actually. But hopefully this Indeedee dies. Like, I don't know how. I know it can get pretty speedy, this Indeedee. He has no Tailwind up, but they should probably both be faster than us. I'd be shocked if one of them was slower. But we're gonna find out right now. Not Obstagoon. Obstagoon will be the other side of this, but I'm gonna say Rillaboom should be the slowest model on the field right now. We're gonna get Electric Terrain up. Not gonna matter at all. And we're gonna see what my opponent wants to go for here. Psychic from this Indeedee going into Rotom, and that did almost 50% to me. That is insane. Gets the special defense drop, a bit annoying. And there's a Max Darkness coming from this Obstagoon. Will that pick up Rotom? Rotom will indeed survive, so very nice though. And Rotom being the fastest thing on the field, which is also really good to know. Rillaboom's special defense is gonna fall. Rotom's special defense is gonna fall. Rotom's gonna get to snack on that berry that it brought with him today. Pulled it right out of that washing machine. And Rillaboom's going to click U-turn, and this will pick up the knockout into this Indeedee. So, Corviknight obviously going to come onto the field right now, and I'm going to immediately swap back out. I do not want to potentially give this Obstagoon any Defiant boosts. If I'm going to have a chance at winning, I can't risk giving him Defiant. So, Rillaboom will be an immediate switch in off of Corviknight, and depending on what he's got in the back, we'll see what Rotom does. Hopefully it's that Corviknight. If it is his Corviknight here, we should have this game. But we're going to find out. It's actually going to be that Dragapult, which is a bit annoying. However, not the end of the world. Like I said, I need to immediately switch out right now. Going into Rillaboom. And I'm 100% going to click Max Guard. I don't want to die quite yet. I want to be able to save that and keep some pressure for later on. What I really want to do is I want to force Dragapult into me next turn. I also want to preserve my Fake Out pressure, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do enough damage to Dragapult. Rotom gonna Max Guard here. We're gonna see what this Dragapult wants to go for. It's gonna be Phantom Force, which I'm very content with. I'm quite content. Phantom Force, he's gonna disappear. We're gonna see what this Obstagoon wants to do. Max Strike, thankfully going into Max Guard there. He was actually trying to slow me down, which was pretty interesting. So I could very well fake out this. Obstagoon here. What I am gonna do though is I am gonna immediately U-turn it, and I am gonna go Geyser into him. This will kill the Obstagoon if he doesn't protect you. He's actually going to obstruct, which is a really, really cool play on his end. I like that move a lot. It does lower my defense twice. So Phantom Force here coming out. I'm going to actually pick up the knockout on Rotom, which is a bit annoying. Part of me wishes I would have U-turned off the Dragapult here. And maybe I should have. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. Just blatantly going into this Obstagoon. And now my defense is -2 as well, which is super annoying. Corviknight coming in though, and not the end of the world. However, if I do attack into an obstruct, his defense falls, and then he gets the Defiant boost. So that's a bit concerning. I'm not gonna lie, that is very concerning. I probably lose here. Well, at least I lose Rillaboom. I'm gonna attempt the Drum Beating, and I am gonna go Bulk Up. We've seen that he's physical, so basically I want to get Bulk Up to a point where I'm the fastest mod on the field. He's gonna Phantom Force with Dragapult. I'm fine with that. He can do that all day. gives me a turn in between attacks. We're going to see a knockoff going into Rillaboom. Just going to knock off my AV, but Rillaboom's going to survive. And we're going to see Drum Beating. I'm going to come out, going to go into Obstagoon here, and that's actually going to do over 50% and slow him down in the process, which is very, very... I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not the very... I'm really not. You know, sometimes I like to think, you know, hey, I'm good at this game, but then I just do stuff like that. I literally said I can't give him Defiant. So what do? I use a move that's going to lower his speed, give him Defiant, and now I'm in trouble. Not the end of the world, though, because I did get the speed lowered in the process here. So, Drum Beating going to go into Rillaboom. I feel like he's going to protect, or obstruct here, I should say. So I'm just going to simply click Bulk Up again. See what he wants to go for here. He's actually going to go for the Phantom Force, so no obstruct right there. Corviknight going to take that relatively well, still does a good chunk of damage. Rillaboom's going to be faster than this Obstagoon right now, and this Drum Beating should pick up the knockout. Yep, so Drum Beating is indeed going to pick up a knockout onto the Obstagoon there, and I have no complaints. And I think we're in a decent spot right now. Quote unquote decent spot. If he wants to do any damage to Corviknight, he has to Phantom Force. So I simply click Roost on the turn he disappears, and then attack on the turn he reappears. And this game should be over. I will Darkest Lariat. I have no reason not to. Hits for big damage into this Dragapult. Super effective anyways, and like I said, he's gonna Phantom Force here, and I'll just Roost back up to make sure that he can't kill me. There's the Phantom Force. Obviously, Darkest Lariat not gonna target anybody here. Yep, Darkest Lariat goes into the Abyss, and Corviknight gonna go for a Roost. So right now, just doing our due diligence here to wrap this game up. I can't see a way that my opponent decides to pull out a win here. I don't think he can. Of course, we'll go for Darkest Lariat again. I don't think we're going to get an attack up. I feel like he should kill Rillaboom, especially after seeing Darkest Lariat. But he can't pick a target. The target's already been picked. So who knows who he targeted. He definitely needs to try and break Corv. I'm okay to Brave Bird here because his only way to do damage to me is by Phantom Force. Meaning I have that extra turn to Roost, and that does absolutely nothing to me. So Rillaboom gonna go Darkest Lariat. This might kill straight on. I would be shocked, but it's gonna do a good chunk. Yeah. And Brave Bird should pick up the remaining damage here. I'd be shocked if it didn't. I am plus 2 attack. And yeah, Brave Bird gonna pick up the knockout on the Dragapult there, and we will take a win. So we did go 3-3 with the team. Respectable. Not quite the showcase I wanted to give out with this team, but you know what? Rillaboom was fun. Happy we got to use it. I like it a lot better than Cinderace. I think Rillaboom is the best starter, or has the most potential, I should say. Although Inteleon makes a very close second in my opinion. Although, is Inteleon better? Like, Inteleon is just faster, and it gets access to some pretty decent max moves as well. So like, they serve different purposes, they're hard to compare. But I think Inteleon is probably going to end up seeing more usage and get more CP out of the deal. And probably be seen on a little bit more common teams. But I do think Rillaboom is slept on right now, especially if it does get Grassy Surge that's released. That would be also pretty good. I think we don't get that till at least until the DLC comes out though. So, long time to wait for Rillaboom there, but we got to use him here today, and that's going to be it for this one, guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode with a brand new team.